Hi, I'm Stephanie Prescott. Merry Christmas. We're just about ready to start celebrating with our friends and our family. So I stopped by DTs with Lindsey Georges. She and her husband Kevin own this place, and she's a chef. So I stopped by. She's going to give us some ideas on things to share with your family at your dinner parties, or on ideas to give as gifts.
Yes,
so,
absolutely. So this I thought would be a fun idea. A lot of times in the Christmas, we make lots of baked goodies and we give them away to our friends. And I thought these might be some good ideas. Instead of just cookies and cakes and things like this, specialty sauces to make and give to your friends. So you can give them a pint of ice cream and with a sauce that goes on top, and kids love it too. So the first one that I did was a caramel sauce, and you can make a caramel sauce at home by yourself, or you can buy some store-bought and zhuzh it up with a little, we have salted caramel bourbon. This one is a salted caramel whiskey and from Bird Dog, and you just add a little in there. If you don't want the actual alcohol in there, you cook it off. All alcohol cooks out. So if you want to serve it to kids, you just put it in a pan and you heat it up a little bit and it cooks off, and then you just have the flavor, which is really, really nice. Or you can use, I pulled out a Basil Hayden toast, and this is really fun because it has, I know, it's a fun name too, but it has really good toasted wood flavors and caramel flavors as well that will go really, really good in your caramel sauce. And then you just put it maybe in a little pretty mason jar with some great decorations, and you can give that to your friends as gifts. And then I also made a strawberry, kind of a strawberry puree sauce, and then I put amaretto in that. So I just took frozen strawberries, a little bit of sugar in a saucepan, cooked it all down, and then I added my amaretto. And like I said, if you want to take it off the heat and then add your amaretto, that would be an adult sauce. Or you can put it in while it's still cooking, and then you cook off that amaretto but still have that flavor.
How long do you have to cook the alcohol off?
Not very long, a couple minutes. Okay. So just as long as it heats up, and then it just it evaporates. The alcohol will evaporate. Great question. So then also all these things I brought, you can also give a pound cake, homemade pound cake with your sauce. So I brought out the pound cake, and there's so many different fun sauces you can make with bourbons and amarettos and Kahluas and things like that. So I thought that would be a really, really good gift.
So over ice cream, over pound cake.
Yes.
What else could you put it on? Angel food cake.
Angel food cake would be a great one. You know what else you can do with pound cake? You can actually, when you slice it up, toast it. So you just get out either a grill pan and toast it on the stove, or you throw it in the oven and just broil a little bit, give a little bit of crunch. And then when you put your sauce on there with some fresh berries, it'll be you'll have your crunchy, a little bit of crunchy, your soft, and then your sweet sauces. I don't know why
you never have this prepared for me to try.
I know. We're going to do that next time. It's super selfish. Oh my gosh. We're going to do that next time. Okay, so then I thought of another fun dessert, and it's called a granita. And this is an adult dessert for sure. Is I brewed a pot of coffee, and I added in Kahlua. And then you let that cool, you stick it in the freezer, and probably every hour you take it out and you take a fork and you scrape it. So it makes kind of like a slushy. And then you put some in your cup, and then you're gonna top it with a cream version of this. So I took cream and I put Baileys in there. And the neat thing is you can use any kind of Baileys you want. So this one is a vanilla cinnamon, which would be really good with your coffee. And this one is red velvet.
Oh, so it changed the color.
Yes, and you do the same thing. So you put it in your freezer, you take it out, and you scrape it, and it's creamy. So you can use a little scooper, scoop it in here along with let's make it.
Okay.
Let's do this. You want to hold that for me? And
Sure.
You'll see how pretty it is. And then you can garnish it with cherries.
Yeah,
so
you can tell where kids would be into it. So you might have to make a non-alcoholic.
Yes.
You could just do coffee.
Absolutely.
And
we have those little syrups, what are they called? They're flavored syrups for your coffee. Yeah, you could definitely put those in there too. And then you top it with I should put this in front of you so you could see. It's probably a better idea. I'll move it just a second. And then you can top it, so pretty, in a Christmas glass. And then you can top it with a little bit more of your coffee and a little bit more cream, and top it with a cherry. And that would be a really, really fun dessert after your Christmas party.
For the adults and the kids. I think if you did it without the alcohol for kids, they would be all over it.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely.
That's a great idea.
And maybe decaf for the kids.
Yeah.
I Sugar and caffeine are not always a good
So
combo.
that's Bailey's.
Yes. So these are Bailey's, and then this is actually this one's really pretty. It's 5 Farms, and this has Jameson Irish whiskey and real cream from Ireland.
Somewhere.
Yeah. Well, I know I couldn't spit the word Ireland out. So this one is really, really yummy too. It'd be really good in that. Yeah, and then the Kahlua in the coffee, or amaretto, whatever you fancy. I mean, whatever
Do
you're.
people ever mix those?
Yeah, you could.
Could you mix them
Yeah.
too?
Yep.
You really like good coffee.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. It's going to be delicious.
So there you have it. There are some tips and tricks from my buddy Lindsey for your holiday parties, either at your own home or to take to a party that you're going to, or just as a gift for your coworkers, your friends, your family.
Yes.
So we both wish you a very Merry Christmas,
Merry
from
Christmas.
Remax and from
And
DTs.
DTs.